Hello, knitters. My name is Joan Sheridan, and I'm owner of Heritage Spinning and Weaving in Lake Orion, Michigan. I also teach knitting in the shop and on the road. Today I'm going to show you how to do the Kitchener stitch. The Kitchener stitch is used to join two pieces of knitting, such as we have here in front of us. In this case, we have two stockinette swatches with 20 stitches on each of our needles. The most common application of the Kitchener stitch is in the toe of a sock that is knit from the top down. I have attached a contrasting color of yarn so that you can see it as we go along. We're going to actually sew in a row of knitting using a tapestry needle with a large eye and a rounded end. Some tapestry needles have a bent tip. I prefer using a straight tip, but that is simply a matter of personal preference. We're going to hold the sets of stitches parallel. I want the yarn coming from the fabric in the back, and we're going to begin by using the tapestry needle as a knitting needle, putting the tapestry needle in as if to purl and pulling it through the stitch. We're going to go to the back needle and we're going to knit into that stitch. And now we are going to begin the part where we're going to repeat it all the way across. On the front needle, we're going to knit off, purl, and leave it on. And you'll notice that I'm constantly adjusting my knitting needles so that I don't lose my stitches. On the back needle, we're going to purl off and knit and leave it on. As I go, I'm trying to adjust my stitches to match the fabric of the yarn that I've knit. On the front, knit off, purl on. On the back, purl off, knit on, on the front, knit off, purl on. And you can see as it progresses, you have to fuss a little bit less with it because it starts staying in place. On the back, purl off, knit on. So here we are down to 3 stitches left on each needle. We're going to continue, knit off, purl on. That stitch was twisted. Purl off, knit on, knit off, purl on, purl off, knit on. And we have 2 stitches left. We're going to go back to the front needle and we're going to knit off, go back to the back needle, purl off. Now let's look and see what we have. You can see that we have a nice row of green going across, and the stitches are all nice and even, and they match the stitches that we had knit in our pieces. And the only thing left to do is to tighten up the end a little bit, and we do that by pulling each half like that, and we pull out the tail and bury the end in the back. So that's how you do the Kitchener stitch, and that's what it should look like when you're done. Happy knitting!